So friends, we have seen some console applications to become familiar with variables. In later sessions, we will see how to work with data types. I will show you today how to work with console applications, remaining console applications. We will work with some further examples again, and afterwards we will proceed with data types. Before that, we will see some examples, still some more examples, how to work with the console applications until you become familiar with the variables, and in later sessions we will proceed with the data types. I will show you today how to work with the console applications in the Visual Studio. Yesterday we have seen an example how to work with the employee number, employee name and employee salary. These are the three main fields that the user can enter statically. That means at the runtime he can enter. We have seen in the program how to work with it. This is the program which we have done. Like we are giving an option to the user to enter the employee number, employee name and employee salary. Finally we are displaying the three variables that are holding the employee number, employee name and employee salary. These three variables, employee number, employee name and employee salary. These three variables are holding the values that the user gives in the runtime. So we have displayed statically all these values. I'm sorry, it's not statically, it's dynamically. That means user can type it at the runtime. Statically means before itself we can declare the variables like this which I have shown. Int a equal to 25, here int a equal to 25 and string s equal to I, like that before only. This is called as statically declaring the variables, but this is dynamically declaring the variables. That means user can declare it at the runtime, that is in the command prompt he can declare its values. Today we will work out with some more examples. Like we will see how today to write a program to accept student name, student marks which are M1, M2, M3 and display students details, student total marks and display total marks with student's name, calculate the average marks and display average marks of student with name. We will see this program how to work with it in the Visual Studio. Just comment this. Until you become familiar with variables, we will see some more examples with these console applications. So first of all we need to enter the student name, console dot writeLine, which will display the message to the user in the command prompt. Whatever we type in the strings in these double quotations, it will be displayed to the user. That is a specialty of writeLine. Student name, enter student's name. After that string, which returns a string type only. Return type is string. So we have to balance left hand and right hand side. Console dot readLine. ReadLine is a property which stops the user. Readline is a property. We have already discussed about readLine, which terminates the program. Once the user presses the enter key, it terminates the program. Okay, and that's it. Enter student's name, string s name equal to console dot readLine. After that we need to enter the marks, console dot writeLine. Enter M1 marks. Okay, and int, we need to read it. Int, I am giving it int variable, int data type. We need to convert it because it is an integer type. On the right hand side, convert dot to int32 is a property, is a method of convert class. Console dot readLine. Okay, and again console dot writeLine. Enter M2 marks. Int M2 is equal to convert dot to int32. In between console dot readLine. we need another marks. Console dot read line. Okay. Console dot write line. Enter M2 marks. Okay. And int, we are also giving it to int M3 equal to convert dot 2 int 32 console dot read line. That's it. Okay, so we are giving an user to enter the 3 marks. Now I'll take another data type called as int to print all the marks. To calculate the marks, tot marks, I'll put it as total marks. Integer tot marks equal to m1 plus m2 plus m3. That's it. And now console dot write line Now I'll concatenate both the variables like student name and s name, which I have taken at the top. S name is the student variable, student name plus total marks is. Now I'll concatenate tot marks, which we will calculate, which user gives. Okay, tot marks. And now another int to calculate the average and to display the average. Int average equal to tot marks by divided by 3. This is the formula to calculate the average marks. And console dot write line, s name means student name plus average is, okay, plus avg. This is the variable which we are storing, in which we are storing the average marks. Okay, that's it. This is the formula to write the average marks. So we have taken a string s name, console dot read name, to user, whatever the user gives the name, it will be stored in s name. Afterwards, console dot write line, enter m1 marks. We are entering the m1 marks and we are converting the m1 marks, because console dot read line statement return type is a string. We are converting it to integer and storing it in m1. After that, in the similar manner, m2 we are doing it in the same fashion, and in the and afterwards m3 also we are storing 3 marks. We are storing in m1 variable, m2 variable and m3 variable. After the total marks, we are calculating m1 plus m2 plus m3, and we are storing it in a variable called as total marks. Now we are displaying the student name plus, and we are concatenating the total marks. Total marks is tot marks. Afterwards, we need to display the average. Int average, in this variable we are storing the total marks divided by 3 gives the average. We are storing in this variable. And console dot write line, student name, again we are concatenating the student name plus average is, like that it will display the output. Okay, and console dot read line. So that's it. You just press F5 and see what's the output. So build succeeded, and the command prompt opens now. Enter the student name, it will ask. SI. Enter M1 marks, give us 75. Enter M2 marks, give us 75. M2, M3 marks. See, here it will display name, student name, which I have given as Sai. Total marks is 225 and Sai average is 75. So like this. If you press enter, the console.read line executes and statement and program gets terminated. That's it. So this is the criteria how to write the program to display the student name and calculate the average marks and the total marks and display along with the student name. Okay, so this is a program in console applications, and now let us write a small program to display the train name and train number. Write a program to display the train name and train number. Okay, Write a program to display the train name and train number. In the similar fashion we can write it. Just comment this. Okay. So how we will write? We need to give a statement like meaningful statement like console dot write line enter train name, so that user can display the train name. Enter train name string. This is the name, so we can display in string. Put it as t name, that is train name. T name equal to console dot read line. That's it. And enter the train number, console dot write line enter train number. Here also enter train name. So that's it. Come here. Number means we need to give int data type. Now I'll give as t number equal to, that is train number as a variable, t number equal to console dot read line. So you'll be getting an error here. Just do the type conversion here. Convert dot to int 32. That's it. So weird. Now we need to display the train name and train number. How will you display? Just write the console dot write line train name is plus t name is the variable which we are storing the train name, and train number we need to display. Console dot write line train number is plus t number. That's it. Okay. Now if you execute the program, train name and train number will be coming. Check it like that. Enter train name Shatabdi, train number 27. So now it when you press enter, user presses the enter, it will display the train name and train number. That's it. So train name is Shatabdi and train number is 777. Like that it will be displaying. This way, if you press enter, console.readline is there, so program gets terminated. That's it. So this is a program, simple program to write the train name and train number. Now we'll do some mathematical calculations. Always note down that \n, there is a statement called as \n. To move the cursor to the next line, we need to use \n. \n is used to move the cursor to next line, just as in C. Okay, and \t is there. It's a tab like thing. You will get a space to print the tab space. It is used to print the tab space. Okay, so \n and \t two statements are there which are used to print which are used to move the cursor to the next line and to print the tab space. Okay, now let us see a console program to accept two numbers and perform the addition and display the addition result. We'll see a console program to accept two numbers. Write a program to accept two numbers and display the addition result. We'll perform the addition operation. and display the addition result. Let's check it in the program how we can do it. Just comment this. We need to take two numbers. Console dot write line, enter the first number. Okay, enter the first number. Int, let's put it in int. A equal to, because this is number, we need to put it in int. Just console dot read line, which will read the input. It will show an error because type conversion is not there. Convert it into type. Okay, convert dot to int 32. So we are converting it, and afterwards another number we want. Enter the second number. That's it. And int b, give it in b. We need to take another variable. Convert dot to int 32. Console dot read line. That's it. Okay, console dot read line. So another variable we need to display the result. Put it as int c. C is the variable which you are declaring. Int c, local variable, which a plus b. Okay, now we need to display the result. Console dot write. Let's display the result now. The result is stored in C variable. Let's concatenate the C variable here. C. Okay. So user is able to give now two inputs A and B, and now it is stored in the C variable. Now we are just concatenating the C variable to the output, output line, that is console.write line. The result is C. In this fashion we can display the addition result. In the similar fashion we can display, if you want to display subtraction like this, division means like this, and multiplication means asterisk, like that. Okay, now just put it place and press F5. So enter first number, it is asking enter 5. Enter the second number 5. See, the result is 10. Okay, as console.write line is there, read line is there. If you press enter, the program gets terminated. So this is a small program to calculate the addition between two variables. In a similar fashion you can also convert it to multiplication. Multiplication means we can calculate the square of the two numbers like this. Square of the number means we need only integer a. You better take this, I'll tell you. Integer a equal to console convert dot to, we are entering one variable, and now in int b we are storing, remove this, in int b we are storing a into a. That's it. Okay, here it will show an error. Display b. B is the variable where we are storing the square of a number. So the result is the square of the number is, we can put the meaningful output like this, square, the square of number is. Okay, that's it. So in int a we are giving a number, and in int b we are storing the square, a into a. So in int b we are concatenating the b to the output. Just press F5, see, give the output, enter the first number 5. Okay, just a minute. Remove this statement also. Just put it as enter the number. Okay, to calculate, we are calculating the square of the number. That's it. Now press F5. See the program. Enter the number. Press 5. See, the square of the number is 25. So it is calculating the square of the number now. That's it. In this fashion, we can display the output. In the similar manner, cube we can display, and more and more mathematical operations can be performed. Cube means A into A into A. That's all. In B, A into A into A. If you put another into A here, that's it. Output will be a cube. The cube of number is, check it. See, enter the number 5. The cube is 125. Okay, like that. This is the mathematical operations we are performing by using the variables.